Marisa moments. Wanted to bring you today's vision. Today is Monday, April 27th of 2015, and I have one vision for you today. So getting right into it, basically this vision was of a person starting at a new job. So I actually wrote this one down, so I might read it a little bit. But so basically it was his first day at a new job, and it was like a sales type of position for what appeared to be like higher education. The setting was in a very large room that kind of just basically had like 100+ employees all set at like tables with phones and things like that at it. It didn't really have any like separation between the employees, so there was really no privacy. Everyone saw and heard what everyone else was doing. And I essentially was playing the main character. And just as an aside, I often play the main character in my vision. It doesn't mean that it's specifically about me. It can be, but sometimes Spirit shows me myself in the vision, one, to grab my attention, and two, because, well, I might not even know the actual person that this is about. So anyway, that was just an aside about visions in general. But so basically, this person was on their first day of work, and they were already on a call, which was kind of odd because usually there's like a training period and things like that. However, this person was on a call with an older woman, and they were talking and talking. She was very interested in taking a program. However, she was feeling a little bit hesitant because she felt that she was a little bit older than the typical student. So the employee was trying to reassure her and overcome these obstacles that she kept throwing out, one after the other, after the other, after the other. And basically was almost saying, like, calling her out on her excuses. Like, okay, seriously, if you want to go to school, go to school. Like, don't let anyone or anything stop you just because, you know, you don't fit the mold of the traditional student. So anyway, and I apologize, I have to keep looking at my notes, but after about an hour or so talking to this woman, the salesperson realized that everyone in this large room was quiet. Like, no one was making phone calls or no one was talking. There was no phones ringing. There was no nothing. Everyone was trained directly focused on them, listening and watching what he was doing. And it just kind of made him feel like, oh my gosh, why is everybody staring at me? So anyway, after the phone call finished, the floor manager commenced to like singing this guy's praises. Oh, you did such a great job, you know, especially considering this was your very first phone call. It's so great. And then started just like raining down all these gifts and accolades on him. And he was like really excited, you know, of course. He's like, yay, first day in, I made this great call and everything was awesome. And my boss loved it, until he looks around and he sees that the other employees are kind of snickering a little, kind of mocking him. And all of a sudden he starts to feel like insecure and like even like naive and starting to feel bitter and things like that. Like, maybe I'm being played, or maybe this isn't like real, you know, maybe this is like the usual thing that they do for new employees just to kind of build up their motivation or something. So basically in that single moment, it took away all of the happiness and all of the pride and turned it into bitterness and resentment. And what I take away from this is that this is like our imitating life, essentially, because a lot of times we find ourselves in happy places and having happy moments and experiences, and all it takes is that one thing to kind of throw us off our game and to say, make us get into our own heads and think, well, maybe it isn't as awesome as I think it is. When in reality, no one dictates what happiness is or what, you know, anything. If you're having a joyous moment, then that's your moment. You should be able to enjoy it, and no one should be able to take that away. You know, they always say misery loves company, and essentially that's what it is. You know, sometimes people want to bring others down just for the sake of boosting themselves up or just not being alone in their sorrow. So there's no reason to, put credence into what others say. Basically, you have to do what you have to do for yourself and own it. And if you feel happy with it, be happy. If you feel upset about it, be upset. There's no right or wrong in this. The journey is yours and yours alone, so you decide. But anyway, so that's it for today. And sorry this ran a little bit long, but you know me. And if this resonates with you, feel free to contact me directly at www.marisamoments.com, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. In the meantime, hope you're having an awesome day, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.